Hello, this is a Lighthouse Hall of Fame film from the European server. It's Einstein. First in for the AMX 1357 Grand Final. So congratulations being the first in. Needless to say, first place. There are no artillery in this battle, and his team has a lot of mediums. He only has 3 heavies, 2 TDs, and the rest are mediums. So they have a lot of mobility on this team. The enemy team has 3 TDs and 5 heavies. So they have a little bit less mobility. And to me, I'm thinking, wow, if all those mediums go to the west, we're going rock and roll. But let's see how they play. It's not encounter. And if he can get in a good spotting location, and he has decent fire support come with him, they may just roll this one up quick. Looks like 2 TDs, 3, 4 mediums, and a heavy are coming with him, so if he gets spots, they should be able to take him out. Haven't seen the enemy scout yet, so that's a good sign. He gets up here and he is not lit up. Another good sign. So now he just has to wait on spots. Somebody's shooting at the E1 bush just because scouts like to go there. They usually won't waste too many rounds up there. If they don't hit anything or get a message that they call it a crit hit or whatever, they usually fire a couple and stop. So you just ride it out. Ooh, J Panther 2's gonna die, and there is the 1375. He's on fire. Dead. Perfect. Now the E100 TD to go. Although I think people are probably concentrating on that heavy in the middle more than paying attention to the TD at the moment. He could easily fire right now into the middle, but he doesn't have the gun elevation to do it. The elevation on this tank is really bad. It's a limiting factor when you're on a hill like that looking down. You just can't bring your gun up to bear on a lot of targets that are farther out from you and downhill. So he's moving in closer to the Jagdpanzer. Oh, now it's right in front of him. Not good. Hasn't seen him. But he's getting close. You get down to 49, he sees you no matter what. Now's the time to run in next to him. He just fired. Einstein's trying to move in and get behind him, and he has it. So now he can just start unloading on him. And if you've never seen this tank before, yes, it really fires that fast. Now he's hoping for help on the RHM, and he gets it because he can die from one hit from this guy. But they get the kill. And now he has the luxury of being able to snipe and spot at the same time. Best situation going if you're a scout, but I don't know if there's any enemy that he can actually get credit for spotting right now, because his team's close to them, so they don't really need his spots. Maybe along the back row somewhere he'll find somebody else, or you can track him and get credit that way. One of the things you have to be extremely careful about in this tank is that you don't carry a lot of ammo for how fast it can fire it. The reload isn't really all that long, and it fires so fast. You don't have an auto cannon, but it's almost like that. It's the auto loader that's closest to mimicking an auto cannon because it has such a fast reload. You can burn your rounds out really fast in this tank and end up with no way to hurt anybody, and you don't have a lot of weight behind you, so you're not a good rammer. You can end up really running out of offensive tricks if you're not careful. And he wanted the proxy spot that guy, but there's a medium up on the hill that's trying to stop him from doing it. So 2 tanks to go. Looks like the 140's beelining straight for him. He gets a couple shots off and dies, but this battle's over. Only 1 tank to go. And everybody's moving in on it. Dead. For this battle, Eynsteyn ends up 2,589 damage, but somehow no kills. 32 of 33 shooting, outstanding accuracy 97%, and he got 4,265 spotting damage with 3 spots. He earned 16,886 credits. Didn't survive the fight because he died right at the end. Got a Confederate and a tank sniper, fire for effect bruiser and spotter mini medals, and combined with his XP of 2,247, that gives him battle score of 2,302. Again, first place in the 1357 GF Hall of Fame. He started off going to E1. Some people were taking some pot shots at the northern end or that extreme western end of that bush, so he just moved in a little bit, let them fire a couple times and not worry about getting hit. And spots were a little bit slow coming there, and most of his allies at first were concerned with tanks up here in the middle. So after the enemy scout and another tank died down here, he moved forward, waited for the E100 to take a shot, and then ran in beside him, and everybody came south and helped finish off the kill. And then he just moved down here. There's all kinds of bushes down here, especially when you're in a smaller scout like he has this battle. There's all kinds of bushes you can hide in and shoot and spot. And at the end, he came over here and kind of got trapped because the one medium came towards him and they had support up on the hill. And he had to wait to get friends help him. And then the next guy came down and charged him. And even though it fires fast, it doesn't do a great amount of damage per hit, and so he wasn't able to kill that medium before it killed him. Although the guy coming in like that pretty much sealed his fate by charging right into the line of fire of 4 or 5 enemy, and it ended up being an easy win, 15-8. Good battle. You get to see the tank both as a passive spotter and as a damage dealer, and it's good at both. It doesn't have the best view range in the world, but it's more than adequate, and that gun is simply crazy how fast it fires. From Prokhorovka Standard Mode North Spawn. Happy hunting.